Pleased to be joined by Will Horcoff here at the Combine in Buffalo. Will, we're kind of getting toward the end of the interview phase of the Combine and kind of looking ahead towards the testing, but just in general sense, just tell me about how your week's gone, how you've enjoyed this experience.
I mean, it's gone great so far. It's an incredible experience, lots to learn here. Been quite busy with interviews, but I'm thankful for it. I've learned a lot from them, and I'm looking forward to the testing in the next couple of days.
It's no secret you've got NHL pedigree. Your father, Sean, played over 1,000 games in the league, but did he kind of give you any hints, pointers, advice kind of leading into this whole process leading up to the draft?
Honestly, the only advice he gave me was to think about my answers. Make sure you think through it and don't say anything that you might regret. So I took that advice, and I thought I've thoughtfully thought about each answer I've given.
What's it been like kind of growing up in an NHL family? I know you've kind of been around a few different places over the course of your youth. Just having that exposure to being around the NHL from a very early age, I can imagine only helped you in terms of your love for the game and your development.
Yeah, I was going to speak on that. I loved being around it. Blake Fidler, he's here. We used to always go to the Dallas Stars practices and just see how much work the guys put in on and off the ice. They're constantly at the rink doing extra. So it's just really cool to see, and really cool to see how much they care about the sport. And really love watching the games, the atmosphere, especially in Edmonton. The atmosphere was incredible there. So I'm just super lucky to grow up a part of that, and I'm super thankful for it.
Tell me about that experience of kind of maybe reconnecting with a guy like Blake Fidler, where his father was a member of the Stars and your father is a member of the Stars. Is it kind of neat to see that come full circle?
Oh, it really is. It's just such a small world. It was crazy when he got to go to Worlds. I was like, wow, I'm actually going to play with him. I haven't seen him since second grade or even skated with him since second grade. So it was pretty funny because we were good friends.
Tell me about yourself. For those who haven't seen you play, kind of who do you maybe model your game after? What do you consider your strengths on the ice?
I mean, I would love to play like Brady Kachchuck. I think I'm a skilled power forward like Brady. Just use my size and physicality to alter the momentum of games. Can skate well for my size. And also just has that good hockey sense that Brady has, good on the walls in the D zone, good at finding those scoring areas in the offensive zone and using my shot to put it under the bar.
You stayed kind of in your home state collegiately, but you were a mid-season addition to the Wolverines roster this past winter. What went into the decision to join them and to, I guess, graduate early and to start that collegiate side of your career in the middle of a season as opposed to in the fall?
Yeah, so just December 24th, my dad told me about the opportunity to go to Michigan. Coach Narr reached out, and I just thought it was best for my development, so I went for it, and I'm glad I did.
And you made your debut in a bit of an interesting circumstance. Yeah. Why won't you tell us about that game in particular and finding the score sheet in an outdoor environment?
Yeah, I mean, it was incredible. I've always dreamed of playing in college hockey, and for my first game to be an outdoor game at Wrigley Field, it was insane. Just that building has so much history. And it was just an incredible experience. We didn't get the win at the end of the day, which is all that really mattered, but it was still a really cool experience, and I'm super thankful to be a part of that.
Looking ahead to the draft at the end of the month, who's going to be there with you?
My whole family, my dad, mom, both my sisters will be there.